Good morning, friends. Today I will tell you about the pancreas. We know pancreas is a gland which can secrete the different types of the hormones, and it is both endocrine and exocrine glands. We know about it. That is the fantastic things about the pancreas, that it comes in the both category, exocrine and endocrine glands. Now today I will tell you about these things about the pancreas, their anatomy, physiology, how they act, and what how they produce. Before going to these things to discuss, we must think why we are going to study about the pancreas. What will be the objective of this topic? What will be the learning outcome of this topic? So, upon completion of this course, you are able to understand. Upon the completion of this topic, you'll be able to explain the gross morphology, structure, and function of pancreas. You can identify the various tissue and function of the pancreatic cells. The microscopic study of the pancreatic cells you can study it, and the pattern, how they will work, how the pancreas will work by secreting the both type of the secretion, endocrine and exocrine, be- how it will compatible with these things. We will talk into the lecture, and outcomes will be like we have to understand. We will clearly understand that neural and hormonal regulation of the pancreas, how it will help also in the digestive activity. Then you can see the different secretions secreted by the pancreas and different functions of the pancreas. We will see. Now, pancreas, you can understand from the stomach, time passes into a small intestine because of chemical digestion in the small intestines. These things we already discussed in the GIT, digestive system. We know about it. Okay, so it's just a recap. Then we will go for the main pancreas. So from the stomach, the chyme passes into the small intestine, and then because chemical digestion in the small intestine depends on activities of the pancreas, liver, and gallbladder, we first consider the activities of these digestive organ and their contribution to the digestion in the small intestine. Now we come for the pancreas anatomy and physiology. What will the anatomy of the pancreas? It is a retroperitoneal gland about 12 to 15 centimeter long and 2.5 centimeter thick, lies posterior to the greater curvature of the stomach. The pancreas consists of a head, body, and tail connected to the duodenum by the two ducts. The head is expanded portion of the organs near the curve of the duodenum. Superior to and to the left of the head are the central body and the tapering tail. These all are the structures you can see here. The pancreas having the head, body, and tail that is opening in the small intestine duodenum part. So tail is there, body is there, pancreatic duct. Yeah, you can say the duct of Warshang. Pancreatic duct is called the duct of Warshang. Then head will be there. An uncinate process. You can see there's a one name is mentioned in the pancreas is the uncinate process. Hepatopancreatic ampulla is there, and the duct of Santorini, the accessory duct will be there. Pancreatic juice are secreted by the exocrine cell into the small ducts that ultimately unite to form two larger ducts, the pancreatic duct, the accessory duct. These in turn convey the secretion into a small intestine, and the pancreatic duct is the larger of the two ducts. In most people, the pancreatic duct joins the common bile duct from the liver and gallbladder and enters into the duodenum as dilated common biliary duct that will be called the hepatopancreatic ampulla. These all things we discuss in the digestive system. We are no things, nothing here to be repeated. Okay, so just I'm going these through lines, and then we will talk about the gland, particular gland. The ampulla open on an elevation of the duodenal mucosa known as the major duodenal papilla, which lies about 10 centimeter inferior to the pyloric sphincter of the stomach. The passes of the pancreatic juice and bile through the hepatopancreatic ampulla into small intestine is regulated by the mass of its muscle known as the sphincter of hepatopancreatic ampulla. You can say the sphincter of Oddi, the other major duct of the pancreas, the accessory duct, leads from the pancreas and empties into the duodenum about 2 to 0.5 centimeter of the superior to the hepatopancreatic ampulla. Now it is the histology of the pancreas. It will help us in the today topic because we know the pancreas is made up of the cluster of glandular epithelial cell. Two type of the cell is there: Acini cell and the islete of Langerhans, or you can say the pancreatic islete. Acini cell will be contains the 99% of the pancreas. So pancreas, the 99% volume is covered by the acini cell, which constitute the exocrine portion of the organ, and these will secrete the pancreatic juice. The remaining 1% cell of the pancreas, that will be called a pancreatic islate or islate of Langerhans, form the endocrine portion of the pancreas. जो pancreas के endocrine portion को form करती है. These cells secrete the hormones glucagon, insulin, somatostatins and the pancreatic polypeptides. So ये कौन कौन से हार्मोन secrete करेंगी? Insulin, glucagon, somatostatins and polypeptides. Each day, the pancreas produces 1200 to 1500 ml of pancreatic juice. प्रतिदिन 1200 से 1500 pancreatic juice secrete करेगा, which a clearless, colorless liquid consisting mostly of water, some salt, sodium bicarbonate, and several enzymes will be there. Sodium bicarbonate gives the pancreatic juice a slightly alkaline pH that buffers the acidic gastric juice in kind, stop the action of pepsin from the stomach, and create the proper pH for the action of digestive enzyme in the small intestine. The enzyme in pancreatic juice include a starch digesting enzyme called pancreatic amylase. So the enzyme in pancreatic juice, which included a starch digestive enzyme that will be called the pancreatic amylase, several protein digesting enzyme that will be called the trypsin, chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidase, and elastase, the principal triglyceride digesting enzyme in adult called pancreatic lipase, and the nucleic acid. So the nucleic acid digesting enzyme called the ribonuclease and deoxyribonuclease will be here. Now the protein digesting enzyme of the pancreas are produced in inactive form just as the pepsin in the form of pepsinogen from in the stomach. Because they are inactive, so the enzyme do not digest the cell of the pancreas itself. Trypsin is secreted in the inactive form called trypsinogen. Similarly here, the trypsin will be secreted from the pancreas in the form of trypsinogen, because if the trypsin is secreted in a active form in pancreas, then it will digest the pancreatic cells. So it will secrete it in an inactive form, that is called trypsinogen. And when these trypsinogens which encounter with the enterokinase, then it will become the trypsin in active form. So the pancreatic acinar cell also secrete another protein that will call the trypsin inhibitor. In those cases, if accidentally the trypsin is activated inside the pancreas, so this inhibitor can block the activity of trypsin. So when trypsinogen reaches the lumen of the small intestine, it encounters the activating transporter enzyme enterokinase, and which help the split of the part of the trypsinogen molecules, and it becomes the trypsin in active form. In turn, trypsin act on the inactive precursor called chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidase, and proelastase to produce the chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidase, and elastase respectively. So you can see the pancreas in all flesh. Head, body, tail is there, lobules is there, pancreatic duct is there, common bile duct, accessory pancreatic duct, duodenal papilla, duodenum, gallbladder. Now it is a soft, lobulated, elongated gland with a exocrine and endocrine function both. Exocrine is secreted the pancreatic juice, while endocrine will secrete the hormone like insulin, glucagon, somatostatin, and polypeptides. It will be present at the, you can say, the retroperitoneal, you can say the epigastric and the left hypochondrial region behind the stomach and the laser sac, transversely across the posterior abdominal wall at the level of the L2 and L3, lumbar second to lumbar third. साइज की बात की जाए तो इट्स जे शेप और रिटॉर्ड शेप्ड ऑर्गन्स. Length 15 to 20 centimeters length. Thickness is 1.2 to 1.8 centimeter, and their breadth is 12.5 to 3.8, and the weight is about 90 gram. Now, parts की बात करें, how many parts in the pancreas? So we have already seen. You can see there is a pink color, that is the eucinate process, and the blue is head, green color is their neck, and the brown is their body, and the yellow is tail. So you can divide the pancreas not only in the head, body, tail, but you can also divide it into head, neck, body, tail, and the eucinate process. The enlarged part, C-sept, lying within the concavity of the duodenum, that will be the head, and it consists of three borders, superior, inferior, and right laterals, two surface, anterior and posterior, and the eucinate process. Superior borders की बात की जाए तो फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द duodenum and सब pancreatic duodenal A. Inferior borders की बात करें थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द duodenum, inferior pancreatic duodenal A, and right lateral borders की बात की जाए तो in the second part of the duodenum, terminal part of the bile duct, and the anastomosis between the two arteries. Interior surface, the first part of the duodenum, transverse column, and jejunum separated by the peritoneum. These having the stomach, the laser omentum, and the laser sac. So these are the structure you can see here. These are the central tendons of the diaphragm, then inferior vena cava, then right suprarenal glands, right kidney is there, left suprarenal gland, spleen is there, left kidney, and you can see there's a structure of the pancreas. That is the, you can see the placing of the organ inside the body. Posterior surface में देखें तो there is the irishi, right renal veins, right curves of diaphragm, and the bile duct. Eucinate process की बात की जाए, it's a triangular projection which arises from the lower and left part of the body, and the relation with the anterior, posterior, and the different, like anterior having the superior mesenteric vessels, posterior having the aorta, and above is the left renal vein. Neck having the peritoneum covering lesser sac and the pylorus. These are the anterior surface. While on the posterior surface is related to the superior mesenteric vein and portal vein. Body की बात की जाए, it will be the elongated part, so extend from neck to the tail and passes towards the left with slightly upward and backward inclination. It is a triangular in cross section. Three borders there, anterior, posterior, and inferior. And the tuber omental is there, small projection on the superior border, little to the left of the neck. Body relations की बात की जाए, borders में interior, superior, inferior. Anterior attached to the root of the transverse mesocolon, superior related to the coeliac trunk, hepatic artery, and splenic artery, and inferior is related to the superior mesenteric artery. Body relation and surface की बात की जाती है, अगर interior is convex, covered by the peritoneum related to the laser sac and stomach. Inferior surface covered by the peritoneum related to the DJ flexure coils of the jejunum and the left colic flexure. Now these are the posterior relations, right and left inferior phrenic arteries, left superior suprarenal arteries, left middle suprarenal arteries, left inferior suprarenal arteries, left renal arteries and vein, inferior mesenteric artery, inferior vena cava, right renal artery and the veins, right superior suprarenal arteries, right middle suprarenal artery, and the right inferior suprarenal artery will be there. Now, in the body relations configuration will be like the posterior surface, like aorta will be there, left crush of the diaphragm, left kidney, left suprarenal glands, and the left renal vessels and the splenic vein will be there. These are the different name and the location. So, tails की location की बात की जाए, so it's the left end of the pancreas. So, tail is the left end part of the pancreas lies in the lineorenal ligaments together with the splenic vessels related to the lower part of the spleen surface. You can see the gastric surface. Duct system की बात की जाए, because we know they have the pancreatic duct that is called the duct of Warsham. So it is a exocrine part because it is not an endocrine part because it is a duct and duct is only in the exocrine. So the exocrine part of pancreas is drained by the two ducts, main ducts and the accessory ducts. You will see in the structure there is a duct and you can see there is a accessory duct who are just divided by the main duct and pancreatic duct is there. So main pancreatic duct of Warsham की अगर हम बात करें, so lies near posterior surface 3 mm in diameter and white in color. Begins at the tail, runs throughout the body, bends at the neck to the run downwards, backward in the head. Hearing bone and their hearing bone patterns is there. You can see there's the hearing bone patterns, how it will looks like inside the pancreas. Main pancreatic duct lies near the posterior surface of the pancreas, white in color. Begins at the tails, run to the right through the body, bend to the neck, run down backward into the right, into the heads. We have already seen. You can see the structure. Pancreatic duct is there, head, neck, body, tail, and how it traveled. In the head of the pancreas, it is related to the bile duct on right side. Two ducts open in the wall of the second part of the duodenum and join to form hepatopancreatic ampulla of Vater, which open as a major duodenal papillae 8 to 10 centimeter distal to the pylorus. Begins in the lower part of the head, crosses the main duct with which it communicate, open as a minor duodenal papilla in the second part of the duodenum, which 6 to 8 centimeter distal to the pylorus. The splenic artery will be there, and the superior pancreatic duodenal artery will be there. Inferior pancreatic duodenal artery will be there. The splenic vein is superior mesenteric vein, and the portal vein at their venous drainage. Parasympathetic nerves will be there by the vagus nerve controlling the secretion. Sympathetic form, coeliac and superior mesenteric plexus will be. Secretion is also controlled by the hormone secreting pancreoenzyme. So these secretion is also controlled by the hormone secreting and pancreozyme. Lymphatic drainage की बात करें, how the lymph will be drained. So you will see there is a head and neck, ventral and dorsal, pancreatic, renal, and the group of that you can see that will be body and tail by the pancreatic septic nerves, lymphatic drainage, lymphatic nerves, efferent to coeliac and superior to mesenteric. Congenital की बात करें, in the inval pancreas, now there is a developmental anomaly where the ring of pancreatic tissue surrounds and obstructs the duodenum. Now these are the congenital and the developments where the ring of pancreatic tissue surround and obstruct the duodenum. What will happen when these pancreas is going to develop growth, overgrowth is there, and the pancreatic tissue surrounds and obstruct the duodenum. Okay, if the pancreatic is overgrowth and they block the duodenum, that means it will causes a problem from the foods processed from the stomach to the duodenum as well as the digestion problem. So result from sudden forceful compression of the abdomen such as the steering wheel leading to rupture. If there is any trauma is there, then you can see this is can causes the rupture of this pancreas. So digestion of pancreas and surrounding tissue by the free pancreatic juice is very painful clinical condition. Now if this will happen, so the pancreatic juice, because pancreatic juice is flowing through a pancreatic duct. But if there is a rupture in the pancreas, then these juice will be leave out the ducts and going inside the pancreatic cells. Now the pancreatic cells are going to digest and it will causes a more and intense pain. That will be a clinical condition. You will need a emergency treatment. Another we can say the inflammation that is also called the pancreatitis. Pancreatitis may be primarily or secondarily due to the gallstone, result in collection of the fluids in the laser sac. Pain is poorly localized, refer to the epigastrium. Acute pancreatitis is the serious clinical condition may be due to the bumps. So pancreatitis फॉर्म होने के बहुत सारे रीजन है. Maybe it could be due to the gallbladder, gallstone के कारण हो सकते हैं. If there is a gallstone present in the gallbladder, that will lead to the inflammation in the pancreas. So yes, it is causing the pancreatitis, the inflammation in the pancreas. So all the fluids will be collected in the laser sac, and you will feel the pain in your epigastrium region due to the mumps formation. The inflammation in the pancreas is there, then you will feel that will be the acute pancreatitis. Carcinoma, common in head. It will carcinoma will most often you will see in the head area of the pancreas. That will causes the obstructive jaundice due to the BD compression, bile duct compression. Because if there is a you will see obstruction in the bile duct, then the obstructive jaundice will be there. Causes ascites due to the portal vein compression, because the portal vein is going to compress, so there is a fluid inflammation will be there, and this will causes the pyloric obstruction. Procedure की बात करें, how we can solve these problems, so endoscopic retrograde and the cholangiopancreatography, standard procedure of or DX of pancreatic and biliary of disease. So endoscopy is inserted into the mouth and passed through the esophagus and stomach into the duodenum. Now you can see the images how worst the condition inside that. You can see in the images there is an endoscope is inserted through these ducts and goes into the intestine and duodenums. Diabetes mellitus is another condition in which the pancreas is no longer producing enough insulin, or cell stop the responding to the insulin that is produced, so that the glucose in the blood cannot be absorbed into the small cell of the body. Now we know the pancreas is composed of the two type of the cell. One is the Acini cell and second is the isolate of Langerhans. 80% of the cell is the acinar cell. And these acinar cells will release the pancreatic juice, while remaining 20% of the pancreatic isolates or the isolate of Langerhans will be secreted the insulin, that means hormone, insulin, glucagons, or somatostatins. Now, if there is a no longer produces insulin by the pancreas, or the cell stop responding to the insulin, so the glucose level in the blood is can be increased. So glucose level in the blood can be increased by the two reasons. One is pancreas is not enough to release the insulin, pancreas insulin को release नहीं कर पा रहा है, और second pancreas insulin को release तो कर रहा है, but cell response नहीं कर रही है insulin को. Cell stop the responding to the insulin, cell resistant हो गई है. So in both conditions, the blood sugar will be increased. The glucose in the blood will be increased. And these blood cannot be absorbed into the cell of the body because cell is not responding to the insulin. And insulin is the only those substituents who will carry these glucose into the blood. Okay, that means inside the blood, glucose is higher in the amount. If insulin will not carry these glucose from blood to the cell, definitely the amount of glucose in the blood will be high. So अगर ब्लड में से ग्लूकोज की मात्रा को कम करना है तो इंसुलिन को काम करना ही पड़ेगा. Either it could be secreted from the pancreas, or cell must be response towards the insulin. So insulin will take the glucose and goes into the cells and release the glucose into the cell. So cell needs the energy and glucose can be utilized, and the blood glucose level will be low. So that means if there is a pancreatic beta cell which will release the insulin, pancreatic beta cell. If these beta cells goes to destroyed, तो पेनक्रियाज किस किस कंडीशन में इंसुलिन को सिक्रेशन नहीं कर सकता? इफ देयर बीटा गोज इज डिस्ट्रॉयड, अगर पेनक्रियाटिक बीटा सेल डिस्टर्ब हो गई, डिस्ट्रॉय कर दी गई, so pancreas is not able to release the insulin, so we must have take the insulin from outside. That means insulin injection will be needed in that cases. Or if the pancreas is damaged, which release the less insulin, so we will also need to take the insulin from the outside, because in our body there is a deficiency of the insulin is there. But maybe in that cases, if the pancreas is enough producing the insulin but cell is not responding, then we must have taken some medicines by which they can respond to the insulin, and then insulin is utilized. Okay, and it can be pick up the glucose which are gathered, which are accumulated in the blood and goes to the blood cells. So amount of glucose in the blood will be depleted. So you will know the diabetes mellitus are the two type 1 and type 2. Okay, so these are the region of the diabetes mellitus. Now symptoms, if you see about the diabetes: frequent urination, lethargy, excessive thought, hunger like the polyphagia, polyuria, polydipsia, and weight loss. Polyphagia, that means hunger. Polyuria, frequent urination. Polydipsia, excessive thirst. And also you have the weight loss. So how we can treat these diabetes mellitus? So you include the changes in the diet, because diabetes is a different lifestyle disease. We know diabetes is a lifestyle disease. In these cases, we have to change our lifestyle totally. That means you are living in a different lifestyle. So obviously we have to change the diet, oral medication. In some cases, daily injection of insulin will be there. Okay. So these things we have discussed about the pancreas. So just let me recap of these things. Now you can see here the pancreas we are talking about. We are just going to a recap. So it's a soft, lobulated, elongated gland, both property exocrine and endocrine. Okay. Epigastric location, if you're talking about, it will be the epigastric left hypochondrial region behind the stomach, and transversely across the posterior and abdominal wall at the level of L2 and L3. J-shaped or retort-shaped organ, length 15 to 20 centimeter, thickness 1.2 to 1.8 centimeter, breadth 2.5 to 3.8 centimeter, and weight is the 90 gram. Parts की बात करें तो यूसिनेट प्रोसेस, हेड, नेक, बॉडी एंड टेल. Head की बात करें, it will be enlarged part C-shaped lying within the concavity of the duodenum, and it will consist of the three border, two superior surface, okay, superior, inferior, and the right lateral. So these three borders will be there, and two surface will be there, anterior and posterior, and having the usinate process. So these two superior borders we already discussed. Then anterior surface will be there. Then we have seen the head, that is the posterior surface. Usinate process having the triangular projection which arises from the lower and left part of the body. A neck, a relationship anterior surface. Posterior surface is related to the superior mesenteric vein and portal vein. Body, which will be elongated part extended from the neck to the tail, and it is a passes toward the left with slight upward and backward inclination. Triangular in cross section. Three borders will be there: anterior, superior, and inferior. And the tubular omental will be there, which causes the small projection on superior border little to the left of the neck. So you will see there is a projection at there is a deprivation will be there on the superior on the top side of the neck, left side of the neck. So body relation will be there. Now borders having like the interior, superior, inferior. Again, like the interior in the front side, you will see attached to the root of the transverse mesocolon. While in the top, you will see it will be the coeliac trunk, hepatic artery, and splenic artery, and in the bottom, it related to the superior mesenteric artery. Then surface will be there, and the posterior relations will be there. Body relations, tail, duct system, the exocrine parts of pancreas is drained by the two ducts, main ducts and accessory ducts. These are the herringbone patterns. Main pancreatic duct of Wersching will be here, where the lies near the posterior surface of the pancreas, white in color, begins at the tails and run to the pancreas, right through the body, bend at the neck, run downwards, backward, and to the right in the head. So the pancreatic in the end of the pancreas, it is related to the bile ducts. So two ducts open in the wall of the second part of the duodenum and join the form that will be called the hepatopancreatic ampulla of water. And the accessory duct of Santorini will be here, begins in the lower part of the head, crosses the main duct with which it communicates, open as a minor duodenal papilla in the second part of the duodenum. Arterial supply, splenic artery, superior pancreatic duodenal artery will be there, then venous drainage will be here. Nerve supply like the parasympathetic vagus nerve, sympathetic coeliac and superior mesenteric plexus, and the hormone secreting pancreoenzyme. Pancreozymin will be there. Lymphatic drainage will be there. The head and neck, ventral dorsals, pancreatic duodenal group like the lymphatic nerves, bodies, drainage, pancreatic, splenic nerves, and the efferent to coeliac and superior mesenteric nerves. Congenital will be there. Then we know the trauma will be there. If the pancreas is going to under trauma and the pancreatic duct is going to damage, then these duct will release the pancreatic juice, and these will also contains the trypsin. Okay, so these trypsin will be activated, and the pancreatic juice is going to digest the pancreas cell. So killing itself like that. So that trauma can be damage to the pancreas. So structure causing the ductal dilations will be also there. Inflammation in the pancreas is there that is caused the pancreatitis. It may be due to the gallstone or due to the some mumps formation. So that will causes the epigastric pain and the fluid collection in the laser sac. Carcinoma, it will found in the head, causes obstructive jaundice due to the bile duct compression. Ascites, that means accumulation of the fluids due to the portal vein compression, and causes the pyloric obstruction. These are the endoscopy process. Diabetes mellitus we have already discussed. Now come to the quiz part. Which cell produces the insulin? The Acini cell of the pancreas. We know the Acini cell of the pancreas will produces the pancreatic juice. That is not insulin, so it is incorrect. Parafollicular cells of the thymus. The parafollicular cells of the thymus will be released the the thymus will be released the different enzymes, different hormones, but not the insulin. Alpha cell of the isolate of Langerhans, it will also produce a different enzyme, not insulin. Beta cell of the isolate of Langerhans, yes. Answer D is correct because the beta cell of the Langerhans will produce the insulin. Which of the following pairs of the substance are not secreted by the stomach as a part of gastric juice? Now there is a below listed some substances will be there in a pair, and which one is not secreted by stomach? कौन सा है इसमें से ऐसा है जो stomach का secrete नहीं होता as a part of the gastric juice? Hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen? No, it will secrete it. So it is incorrect. Hormones and intrinsic factor, it will also secrete it. Nuclease and amylase. So yes, nuclease and amylase both are secreted by the pancreas. So answer C is correct. What is the function of bile? A bile hydrolyzes peptide polypeptidase. Bile emulsifies the fat and oil. Bile activate the procarboxypeptidase. Bile stimulate the pancreas to secrete the pancreatic juice. We know bile will helping in the emulsification. So yes, answer B. The bile emulsifies the fats and oil will be correct answer. Another question: which of the following is not a part of the GIT? Ileum, pancreas, rectum, cecum. We know the ileum, say rectum, cecum is the part of the intestines, so it's part of the GIT. But it is not part of the pancreas. So yes, answer B is correct. What are the cells in the pancreas that secrete the pancreatic juice? Acinar cell, Acini cell. So yes, answer C is correct. Acini cell will be here. Hepatocyte is the liver cells. Pear patches is the different. Isolate of Langerhans is the pancreatic cells. So yes, Acini will be there. Which of the following organ is an accessory organ of the GIT tract? Which of the following organ here and act as an accessory organ of the GIT? Jejunum, appendix, cecum, pancreas. We know the pancreas is an accessory organ which are producing the pancreatic juice at the duodenum which help in the digestion. What is produced by the beta cell of the pancreas? Beta cell will not produce the angiotensin converting enzyme that is produced by the lungs, glucocorticoids by the adrenal glands, glucagon and insulin. Both will be secreted by the pancreas, but we are talking about the specific beta cell. So beta cell will secrete the insulin. So answer D is correct. Which one of the following is not a part of the endocrine system? So you can see here there is several things and listed option is there. So which one is not a part of the endocrine system? The isolate of Langerhans, it is a part. Thyroid gland, it is also a part. The Acini cell of the pancreas, it is not a part. The parathyroid gland, it is also a part of the endocrine system. We know the Acini cell of the pancreas will release the pancreatic juice. That juice are secreted through the pancreatic duct. And in endocrine system, there is no place for the duct. So answer C is a correct answer. So yes, answer C is correct. Which hormone does the pancreas produce? Epinephrine and norepinephrine, which are produced by the adrenal medulla. Oxytocin and antidiuretic hormone, which are produced by the posterior pituitary gland. Glucagon and insulin, yes, it is a correct. And D, glucocorticoids and aldosterone, which are also produced by the adrenal cortex, like the zona fasciculata. So yes, the pancreas will secrete the glucagon and insulin, so answer C is correct. Which of the following glands are accessory organ of the digestive system? No, we know adrenal glands, pancreatic glands, gastric gland, these all glands will not act as accessory organs, while salivary gland is the accessory organ. So answer D is correct here. Now we have gone through the several things here in the pancreas. Now you have to remember that pancreas is a retroperitoneal organ which secreted the both type of the secretion, like the endocrine secretion and exocrine secretion. Because pancreas is made up of the two different type of the cell. 80% volume of the pancreas is occupied by the Acini cell. Okay, while 20% of the pancreas cells are the isolate of Langerhans. Okay, yeah, you can say the Langerhans cells or isolate of Langerhans. The 80%, the Acini cell will secrete the pancreatic juice, like the that will contains the enzyme and digestive juice. Pancreatic fluids will be there. Okay, so these are the exocrine secretion because there is an involvement of the duct. because the pancreatic cell, like the SNE cell, will secrete the pancreatic juice. These juice will goes into the pancreatic duct, and through the pancreatic duct it will goes into the duodenum, where also the bile duct is merged with it, and both secretion are powered into the small intestine duodenum through the hepatopancreatic ampulla by controlling the hepatopancreatic sphincter. That is all things about the exocrine secretion. But we know about the endocrine secretion. Endocrine secretion, where the secretion is secreted through a cell that goes into the interstitial fluid, and from fluid it will goes into the blood. There is no place for the duct. So yes, obviously the endocrine secretion, that is the played by pancreas, will secrete the insulin, glucagon, somatostatin, and a few amount of the polypeptides. So these all things will be secreted by the pancreas. So yes, pancreas is a both type of the gland. It is an exocrine gland as well as it is an endocrine gland. Now there are different types of the complication can be occurred in the pancreas, because we know the pancreas, if there is any rupture, any damage in the pancreas, because the pancreatic duct will contain the digestive enzymes which help in the digestion. So if these cells are gonna to secrete inside the pancreas and not in the duct, then what will happen? This will causes the digestion of the pancreatic cell. The pancreatic cell is going to digest by these digestive secretion that contains that present into the pancreatic secretion, pancreatic fluids. So if there is any rupture or any trauma will be there, then the cell of the pancreas is going to digest, and this will causes the intense pain. You will not believe how much pain will be arised. Well, you will feel when the pancreas is ruptured and your pancreatic cell is going to digest. So that is the reason most of the enzyme in the pancreas is inactive form. For example, trypsin. Trypsin is secreted by the SNE cells of the pancreas. These are inactive form. So when the trypsin will be released, it is like the inactive. So it will not do any harm in the pancreas. But when it will be goes into the intestine, and when it will be encounter with the transporter enzyme enterokinase, then trypsin will be converted into trypsinogen. That will be the that the trypsinogen will be converted into the trypsin. That will be the active form. So pancreas will release the trypsinogen जो एक inactive form है. Okay, याद रखिएगा. Pancreas will secrete the trypsinogen, which is the inactive form. Okay, so it will not do any harm into the pancreas. But when it reaches to the intestine and encounter with the breast border enzyme, it will be active and converting into the trypsin. That will causes the digestion of the other things. In cases of accidental cases, if due to some accidental cases, if the trypsinogen is inactive in the pancreas, then you can understand the pancreatic cell is going to digest, but still pancreas has a backup. Which type of the backup? These pancreas will also release the trypsinogen inhibitor, you can say the trypsin inhibitor enzyme. So when this trypsin is activated, that means when the trypsinogen is activated and become the trypsin in the pancreas, this enzyme will block the action of the trypsin inside the pancreas. So pancreas is also having a backup. So you can feel like the pancreas having the amazing property. Okay, so that is enough for today. Now these are the reference here. You can go through these books like Tortora, Bill Melinda, Robin Scott Rons, Rawson Wilson is there, and we will meet again in the next class. Till then, thank you.